Island, we're going into the Gordon River. This is the Gordon River we're in now.
Hey,
There should be, oh yeah, there's a blue heron up here on our left. He's been there all morning. He's fishing.
Is that real?
He's fishing.
It looks so still.
So the mangroves that are closest to us are called red mangroves. The red mangroves they have to have the water. They live in the water. Behind the red mangroves are the black mangroves, then the white. The black mangroves can tolerate some water, but not all the time. The whites can't tolerate any water, so they're back a little bit further. The red mangroves, one interesting thing that nature does for them, they are salt excluders. This is brackish water, so it's partially salt water. They take the water into their system and they can exclude the salt from getting into their root systems. The black mangroves and the white mangroves actually take the salt into their system and they excrete it onto the back of their leaves, and that's where the Indians used to get their salt for cooking.
Wait.
Oh, it's too shallow.
That's pretty shallow.
You saw a raccoon?
Yeah, right there. Yeah. On the shore.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there he is.
there he is.
Don't worry.
Oh, it looks cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
Sure.
That's not your critter that you picked up.
My granddaughter's asking, Captain, if there's alligators in this
There
water.
can be, but not very often. So this water is brackish water. It's a mixture of salt water and fresh water. So this is an estuary. So if an alligator got in here, and they do once in a while, we're going to go by a golf course in a little while, and the golf course has freshwater ponds. So the alligators live in those freshwater ponds. So they might come in here once in a while, but after they were in here for a little bit, they'd know it was brackish water and they'd leave.
Okay. Thank you.
I've never seen an alligator in here, but a couple of the captains saw some about 3 weeks ago. So I mean, it does happen.
Oh, okay.
This building site, there was a house here last year, but it's gone now. But this is very interesting because this is an old seawall that you see right here, made out of concrete blocks. And then right after the old seawall, right after this yellow barrier, you're going to see a new seawall, which is riprap. It's quarried limestone. So instead of having that old block that falls apart, now they stack quarried limestone.
That makes more
Again,
sense.
it's called riprap. And the nice thing about that is it looks good. There's no mortar involved. And mangroves can actually attach themselves to that and grow. And little sea creatures can live in there and hide in the little openings. If you look at these mangrove root systems, one of their functions in nature is providing a habitat for the small creatures. So your small crustaceans, your small fish, and your small shellfish live in there until they're big enough to be able to get out and survive in the water with the big fish. It's estimated that about 80% of all the marine life in the Gulf of Mexico started in the mangroves.
Oh wow.
And this water is brackish water, but it looks dirty, but it's not dirty. It's like tea. The mangrove leaves fall off onto the water, and then they disintegrate. They become fish food. So that's why this water looks a little dirty, but again, it's not. It's like tea. And mangroves are very important for protecting the shorelines. And that's how the Conservacy actually started. It was in 1964. They were going to build a road from Naples to Marco Island. It was going to go through Rookery Bay. And a bunch of people that didn't want that to happen raised a bunch of money to keep that from happening. And they also got 6,000 signatures. You know, in 1964, you know, no internet, no nothing. You know,
Door to door.
Door to door. So that was really quite a feat. But they kept that from being built, and now Rookery Bay is one of the largest mangrove forests in North America.
Oh wow.
On our left, you see that observation deck on our left. That's along the Gordon River Greenway, and then you have the Gordon River Park pathway. That pathway is about 1.5 miles long, My wife and I get on it at Baker Park. You can also get on it at the zoo, and then there's a place to get on at Airport Pulling Road. But the Gordon River Greenway is 88 acres of land that was purchased with a referendum by the city of Naples citizens to keep it forever wild. So the citizens actually voted to have their taxes raised a little tiny bit so they could hold on to this forever wild land, which is, you know,
Important.
We need it.
good thing to do.
Exactly.
We need to do more of it.
Yes, we do.
So in my hand right now, this is a propagule. A propagule is a seed. It grows, it fully grows like this on a mangrove tree, falls off the tree, floats horizontally for up to a year in the water, will go vertical. Little roots come out of here, and they can grab a hold of a sandbar, they can grab a hold of silt or stone, like that riprap we saw, and start a new mangrove tree. On our left right now is an island that started with one propagule, probably about 70 years ago. There's a sandbar there that we're going to have to go around, and that's what the propagule attached to it. Then right after this first island is a smaller one, also estimated to be about 70 years old. The second island is where the yellow-crowned night herons come every year to nest. And we see a few yellow-crowned night herons around now, but I haven't seen any on the island nesting yet, but we will soon. I'll watch, there'll be one. There wasn't one on my first 2 trips this morning. We're going around a sandbar right now. If we continued straight, we'd go down by Tin City and out into the Gulf of Mexico. But we're gonna go around the sandbar and go down into a Golden Gate Canal.
How far did Ian storm surge come in here?
I don't know,
You don't know?
exactly how far. The Conservacy dock that you were just on,
Yeah.
that was under 5 feet of water.
Okay.
This is all tidal because we're hooked into the Gulf of Mexico. Naples got hit, pretty hard, but not crazy. You been to Fort Myers?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I couldn't believe that.
Still a mess.
It still looks that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
it's
looks
amazing.
bad,
That's
yeah.
going to take so many years. That looks like a snowy egret on our left. See him standing there on the branch? All right, so listen, we're going to be pulling into the dock in just a couple minutes, so make sure on the left side of the boat you're real careful with your elbows and hands and ears and everything, because I don't want you to get pinched when we're docking.
Definitely will be good for you.
What?
That's to wake them up on the dock.
That's to tell the
Let
dock
them know we're
masters, come
coming.
on down.